Alrighty, here we go. This is Junior with Red Rock Classics here in Arizona, just south of Sedona. So I found this CJ5 a gentleman had been totally restoring himself. He's done a great job. This is a 1977 CJ5. He has fresh paint, new tires, new lights, new blinkers, a lot of new parts on it. He's done, looks like a reman master cylinder, some new lines. I'm going to say he touched up the motor, possibly painted it. I have no receipts for the rebuild. He talks about a rebuild, and that's just something if I don't have receipts, I can only pass on the story. So, but I know I see new hoses, I see new belts, I see a lot of new parts, new battery, but it's just hard to tell. This is a 258, by the way. Let's start this thing for you. Take it out of gear. So one thing I noticed when I first start this thing up, I get just a little bit of oil or blow-by on the valve guide seals. Very, very common for vehicles that don't get used a lot in Arizona. It's very dry here, so valve guide seals seem to be the first thing to kind of go on them. And that clues me in that there's a possibility the motor wasn't rebuilt. It does run good, it sounds great. I've driven this Jeep around. I'd love to keep it myself. I've been looking for something like this, but I just can't keep falling in love with my inventory. He painted this thing in his garage, so there are some paint runs. I did try to photo them. It's a beautiful blue metallic. It's a wonderful color. He just a little heavy and a little bit of orange peel in some spots, but it's a Jeep. That's just kind of how I look at it. This is the AMC 20 rear end, so it does have the True Tracker, which is the locker that they put in these things. So that makes it nice if you're going to go off-road. Seats were redone. You can see in the driver's seat there are two minor tears. He did patch. Does have seat belts. There is no rear seat. I do not have a top for it other than the bimini top that came with it, that's on it, as you see in the photos. Gauges work, fuel gauge works, oil pressure is wonderful in this thing, and this is the fuel gauge that works, not the one on the badge over there. Volts, not sure if it's indicating way up there, so I'm not sure what's going on with it. Temp gauge does work, speedometer works, but keep in mind it's a Jeep, so it kind of dances around a little bit. The wipers work, all the lights work. Four-wheel drive works perfect, low range, high range. Tow bar is bolted, so it comes with it. You just loosen that bolt, drop your hitch down, hook up your lights, and you're on the road. So like I said, brand new tires on this thing. Fresh paint, wonderful Jeep, easy driver. Love driving it. Nice clutch. He says when he did the motor, he did a clutch. This Jeep does not require power steering. It turns and drives great. Anyway, give me a call. This is Junior, Red Rock Classics. I appreciate you taking the time to look at this 77 CJ5. And by the way, this by VIN, this is a Renegade. Thank you.